Hello, fellow basketball fans. Appreciate you joining us as we get busy with the second half of this NBA season. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Portland Trailblazers. For Portland, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family, the basketball team. You playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off the set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
As long as I could push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Trailblazers in this one. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here.
Kevin, I have not been able to quite identify what the problem's been for this team, but obviously neither have they because they continue to struggle. I know they're working hard to get things figured out, but no matter what road they've taken, it's been a dead end.
Yeah, an effort, to your point, really is not the issue. You have to wonder whether or not they have the right pieces to the puzzle, or at least have them in the right places. So some adjustments are going to have to be made, and I think that's going to be the challenge for this coaching staff.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Portland, Davis is out there with Chris Kaman. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Now here's Jennings. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Landry gets to Jennings. And stolen by Lillard. Drops in the breakaway layup.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Kicks it to Harkless. Feeds to Kaman. Shot from 12. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
And he gets the bucket.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
And stolen by Lillard. Harkless dishes to Kaman. Lillard the pass to Kaman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Brooklyn Nets.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. In front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
The 76ers shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. The numbers have improved.
And he's good on the second. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and we're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent there. That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead. And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injury.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
Good on the second free throw.
And guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands, always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Tries from 10. No luck. Good D by Thompson. And for Lillard, he keeps the ball moving, as Greg was talking about. Clarkie keeps his teammates involved.
Very proficient in the pick and roll, understands the nuances of looking at weak side defenders and getting to the free throw lane for the roll man. He knows all the tricks to make that pick and roll really successful.
He dishes it to Harkless. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to King. Layup off the pin. And they get it back. Another miss by Kaman. The 76ers leading by 3. And Thompson kicks to Landry. Kaman with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the right side. Lillard outside. Now the feed to Davis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Landry no good.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Davis dishes to Henderson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Landry with a screen for Jennings. The 76ers again can't hit it. Thompson against Lillard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Now here's Jennings. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago, and that one's good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's Henderson. Keenan sets a screen for Lillard. Henderson with a screen on Jennings. That's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Jennings after Ed Davis's score. puts up the baby hook, and it's Okafor getting it to go.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 22-point game against Brooklyn.
And not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Here's Lillard. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
An East-West showdown. Only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Carl Landry. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Brandon Jennings. Portland also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Kaman. Vonleh comes in for Davis, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Gerald Henderson.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard up top. He's got 6. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee, and Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. At the teardrop, hooked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Marshall, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And for Portland, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. There's the dish to Harkless. He kicks to Lillard. Now the pass to McCollum. 5 on the clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
It's tipped and stolen by Vonleh. Lillard outside. To the paint. Shot to end this full run. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player. Has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. And the second free throw, good.
And, you know, back to Plumlee, he showed steady improvement last season, improved statistically in just about every category over his rookie year. If he could become a little less mechanical with his post game, I think he could even go higher.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
You know, one thing about Plumlee, going back, he's been a tremendous rebounder. He can shoot over 60% from the field for you. However, he was a terrible free throw shooter last season, under 50%, which caused at least a couple teams to employ a little hack-a-Mason strategy.
Now McCollum after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Now McCollum still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Lillard. It's good. This game is all even.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Cannon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 16 feet away. They get it back. There's Embiid. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback. Stats for Lillard. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's getting around 28 points per, 10 assists, and just over 2 steals. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Now here's McCollum looking for his first basket still in this one. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. It's Cannon atop the key. Marshall with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot clock at 5. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway. Let's look at the Trailblazers. You see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. First and second chance points, fourth in rebounds. And the fast break points have come in bunches for them. bushel baskets full. They're among the top 5 teams at scoring in transition.
And going back to their offensive rebounding, and that #1 ranking in second chance buckets, I think it speaks to their tenacity and physicality. They go at you. No question about that.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Cannon kicks to Marshall. Pass to Noel. Here's Sampson, defended by Harkless. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Noel. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good. Noel's got his first 2 points of the night. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard attacking. That's good. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected. Here's
Cannon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's a screen by Noel. Sampson dishes to Noel. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee. Well, with Nerlens Noel coming out, we knew he'd be a plus shot blocker. He set the Kentucky single game record with 12 in a game shot blocks. He also knew he had the chance to be a great rebounder, but we definitely knew he needed help with his shot, and that will continue on into next year.
Yeah, you know, he spent the year rehabbing that knee, but also spent that year correcting his shooting form. And we're not talking about just a tweak when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Both good from the line that time.
And, you know, going back to Nerlens Noel's shooting, the improvements to his form look really good. Even better is that he hit 60% from the line as a rookie. That may not sound like a great start, but at this stage of his development, that's great progress.
There's a screen by Noel. Marshall passes to Noel. Here's Sampson. He is guarded by McCollum. Sampson kicks to Noel. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor. I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Brand at small forward with Noel at the 4. Jennings out there with Hollis Thompson. And it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's Lillard. Dishes it to Leonard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. The 76ers trail. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Jennings dishes to Noel. Davis with some nice D.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Lillard misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Grant hits the front of the rim and out.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now here's McCollum. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And that one's good by Henderson.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Thompson for the triple. Henderson pulls it in.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Off target from outside.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with Doris Burke for an injury update on Mo Harkless. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly chatted with the head athletic trainer for the Portland Trailblazers. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder for this team. Guys?
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
From 11 feet away, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. He feeds it to Leonard. And it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, Brandon Jennings has been getting it done. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from behind.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Brandon Jennings. Carl Landry's checked in for Noel. Chris Kaman is checked in for Portland. And Jennings drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Lillard against Jennings. Lillard attacking. Lillard's got 12.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 11. Landry with the screen. Jennings kicks to Landry. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists tonight.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Lillard, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Passes to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. He has 7.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Lillard attacking, and Carl Landry picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Feeds it to Henderson. Kaman a screen. Kaman sets a screen for Lillard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now let's take a look at some numbers here for Henderson. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's around 14 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, he finds the open man.
Okafor with a screen on Lillard. To the middle. Takes it from 10. And Carl Landry picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Assisted by Hollis Thompson.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jennings against Lillard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. McCollum, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Hey, guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That'll be his second foul of the game. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Lillard. Kicks it to McCollum. Five to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jennings passes to Okafor. He dishes it to Thompson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Here's Kaman, and he makes good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And Chris Kaman, guys, signing with the Blazers last season, he's had big contracts before, but told his agent, hey, let's focus on getting a winning situation.
And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. J.K. Sampson comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Cannon in for Thompson. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Portland. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the Blazers really needed bench depth in their front court, Clark. A great situation for Chris Kaman to come into and contribute.
Yeah, you know, he felt he'd been overlooked with the Lakers the season prior and bruised his ego a bit. In Portland, he found a defined role providing scoring off the bench, which suited him well.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Harkless dishes to McCollum. Henderson kicks to Kaman. Plumlee with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The 76ers making a switch here. Marshall's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Conley's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Cannon. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Noah Vonleh. And guys, the Sixers drafted Embiid 3rd overall despite a foot injury that would keep him out all of his rookie season, came to the Sixers with a back issue out of Kansas. Of course, they knew all this going in.
And Kevin, the Sixers have made an art here lately of drafting players who aren't immediately eligible to play. 2 years ago, it was Nerlens Noel who sat out the season with a knee injury. Last year it was Dario Saric who played overseas, and now Embiid.
Both shots good from the strike.
You know, regarding Joel Embiid, the foot was not his only injury when he entered the draft. In his one season at Kansas, he battled both back and knee injury. Obviously, though he's very young, his durability is of some concern.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Pass to Vonleh. Just 5 on the clock. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Vonleh. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter. And talking about Joel Embiid, there are some who feel the Sixers targeted guys in the draft last year who couldn't help them win games. One wonders at what point does it become anti-competitive.
Here's Sampson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. From 13. And that one comes up a bit short.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Now here's McCollum, guarded closely. All sorts of time. The shot by Harkless, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Landry. That ball. Good assist by Marshall. Landry's got his second basket of the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Henderson. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Marshall kicks to Embiid. And here is Marshall. And there's the feed to Cannon. Here's Sampson. And he uses the glass on the way. Sampson's got his first bucket of the night.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
There's a screen. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Henderson kicks to McCollum. Three-pointer. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Let's see how the 76ers have performed over the last few weeks. First in fewest turnovers a game. Third in second chance points. And they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Philadelphia. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Inside. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there, the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course, Philadelphia, just way behind.
And I think for the 76ers, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 13, 5 to shoot, fires from deep, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Embiid with the screen on Henderson. Cannon from long range. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor in this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
1:03 left in the first half. Cullen passes to Henderson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Trailblazers keep it alive. Conley kicks to Henderson. There's the dish to McCollum. With a floater. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
There's Noel. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. 10 points for Nerlens Noel. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The pass to Harkless. He kicks it to Henderson. Pass to Harkless. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 to shoot. Dishes to McCollum. Lets it go. And again, it's Portland converted. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Damian, a great first half for you. Plenty of intensity out there. For someone as friendly and charismatic off the court as you are, what gives you the ability to bring such intensity and competitiveness to your game the moment you step between the lines each night?
I think it's just the Oakland in me, really. I'm sure a lot of people know about the past Oakland point guards with Gary Payton, Brian Shaw, and Jason Kidd. And once you get on the court, it's time to compete. Off the court, I was raised to be a good person, high character person, but on the court, between those lines, everything is out the window. It's time to win.
Damian, thank you. Guys, anytime the glove comes up in conversation, we're happy about it.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They started to take control of the game in the second quarter and pulled away nicely, heading into halftime up by 5. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, their defense was really inconsistent. They get a stop, then turn around and give up an easy bucket. That's why they allowed over 50% shooting. Their defense needs to be a lot more focused in the second half.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
And what a game for McCollum. He has 18 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Trailblazers leading by 5 on the floor for Portland. Davis is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Chris Kaman. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Henderson in at the 2 spot. Lillard attacking, and it's Davis missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And that is good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. Back to Lillard. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
The Trailblazers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Thompson sends it back. And it's Kaman missing.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Thompson outside from downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Henderson dishes to Lillard. Down low, here's Davis, and he dunks it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Philadelphia with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. Hart down low that time, and he got the 3-second clock. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lillard, the pass to Henderson. Back to Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Lillard against Jennings. Here's Henderson. The rebound by Grant.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get, a solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined, and that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
And going back to Henderson, he has the raw tools and intelligence to be a good scorer, but limited range and ball handling skills have put a cap on his development. Plus, he kind of lacks a go-to scorer's mentality.
And, of course, Gerald Henderson Jr.'s dad was a solid NBA player in his own right. Never made an all-star team, but was a three-time NBA champion. And ultimately, that's what counts.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Free throw is good from Lillard. And you know, Clark, another important point regarding Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been in every game throughout his young career.
Something,
that is remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
The drive by Jennings, down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Henderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He feeds it to Lillard. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Right side Davis. Passes it to Harkless. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The drive by Jennings. And here we go with Henderson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here is Jennings. The Blazers getting the bucket. And it's Okafor missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
He's all alone. Cannot hit. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The shot by Harkless, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. They got the 5-on-3 advantage. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. Damian Lillard, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Portland leading by 8. Feeds to Henderson. Kicks it to Kaman. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Kaman's got 8. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Lillard. There's the pick. Over to the left wing. Here's Harkless. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 10. Jennings with the ball. Lillard picks him up. It's back to Jennings. That's good. Jennings has got 13.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And Lillard kicks to Leonard. Shot misses. Excellent D there from Okafor. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Portland leading by 6. And Lillard kicks to Harkless. Back to Lillard. There's the pick. Henderson dishes to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it comes off the front of the rim. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Grant. Back to Thompson. D2 from Jennings. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Trailblazers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Henderson passes to Lillard. Stolen by Grant. Now the 76ers on the break. Jennings leading the charge. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And now just a 1-point Portland lead.
They definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front. They're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Lillard attacking. That's good. Lillard's got 20 points.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Thompson kicks to Jennings. Grant sets a screen for Jennings. Jennings with another miss.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Landry no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard outside. Here's Harkless. Offline with his 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Jennings kicks to Okafor. From 11 feet away. Again, Jennings missing. Trailblazers shooting well. They're at 45%. Thompson against Henderson. He dishes it to Lillard. Okafor with the steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. On the wing, Thompson. Okafor, the pass to Grant. They get a hand on it. Misses off the left iron.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The feed to Henderson. Launches a 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
The drive by Jennings. Excellent use of the screen that time.
And remember, Myers Leonard, drafted a couple seasons ago out of the University of Illinois, came into the league pretty raw, but definitely has displayed some skill, but also a lot to learn as far as awareness at the NBA level.
And Greg, Leonard making big progress offensively and a good rebounder, but Clark defensively still trying to feel his way through.
But Kevin, I like his upside. I mean, he cut his foul rate last season. I think practicing against Lopez, Robin Lopez that is, has taught him a bunch. He's a proven rim protector. This guy has a chance to be really good going forward.
Some impressive play from him over the last month. Averaging 15 points a game, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Carl Anthony. Kendall Marshall's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Isaiah Canning in for Brandon Jennings. Now, here's Marshall after the miss from Damian Lillard. Now the dish to Thompson. Now, here's Marshall. Henderson defending. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. Henderson kicks to Vonleh. Soft touch off the glass.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here's Marshall after the basket by Noah Vonleh. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
Last season, the first season of action for Nerlens Noel, officially a rookie after sitting out the 2014 season. He looked good, and he got better as the season was going on.
A great point. I think that year off really helped him grow as a player. Coming into the draft when he came out, he was a guy who I thought had one of the most unbelievable motors I had ever seen. And you know what? Everything he was hyped up to be, he lived up to on the defensive end.
Here's Marshall after the made shot from Mo Harkless. And Marshall kicks to Noel and misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland leading by 5. Lillard outside. And now the 76ers on the break. And Cannon gets it to go. Now here's Lillard. He's got 20. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Here's Cannon. There's 48 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And here's Marshall from the arc. Good. Marshall's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Portland's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. There's the pass to Henderson. Plumlee with the screen. Henderson with the screen for Lillard. Harkless the pass to Henderson. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Vonleh. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Cannon. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked. But they get it back. And here's Marshall from the arc. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's all tied in Philadelphia. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Here's Jennings. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Jennings. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Embiid. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Lillard outside. It's Henderson on the wing. Back to Lillard. Kaman against Embiid, and it's good. 10 points for Chris Kaman. 76ers trailing. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. It's Jennings with the drive. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Harkless. Came in a screen on Jennings. Here's Lillard. Throws off the pick and hammers it home.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play. Really an extraordinary game for Noel. 13 points and 1 steal as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
No good on the free throw. The 76ers making a switch here. Okafor's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Ed Davis is checked in for Mason Plumlee. And he sinks the second. Portland leading. Now Henderson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Lillard. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Noel with the rebound. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
The drive by Jennings to take the lead, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Nerlens Noel. Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
An impressive game for him from the free throw line. Not his strong suit, but he's making them count tonight.
Pass to Kaman. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Dishes to Henderson. Came in a screen. Lillard with a screen for Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harkless. No good on the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And it's Noel missing.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Harkless. Back to Lillard. Out to the right wing. Shoots it up. And that one goes long. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Count the bucket. And that's 21 points for Brandon Jennings. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Carl Landry's checked in for the 76ers.
Checking in for the 76ers, Carl Landry.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the basket by Lillard.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Jennings dishes to Landry. Picked by Okafor. Landry kicks to Cannon. Back to Landry. He feeds it to Okafor. 5 to shoot. Here's Grant. Tries again, and it's sent back by Kaman. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Davis against Landry. Inside, poked away, and stolen by Kaman. To the paint, stolen by Grant. Jennings in the corner, all alone, and good. Jennings has got 23 points.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Came in a screen on Jennings. Over in the corner, Harkless. Lillard attacking. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 27 points for Lillard.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Here's Cannon. Kicks it out to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Lillard kicks to Anderson. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Jennings. To the wing right side. Here's Cannon. And he gets it to go.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Davis can't get it to go. So it's Philadelphia now. Jennings kicks to Grant.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Jennings with the ball. Okafor with the screen on Lillard. Jennings passes to Okafor. Cannon from long range. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Henderson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Cannon. Henderson defending. That's good. Cannon's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Davis sets a screen. Kicks to Kaman. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Landry's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Jennings. Right at the free throw line. There's Cannon with the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Harkless. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got 8 rebounds in this game. Grant outside. Feeds it to Cannon. Pass to Okafor. Can't hit. Great D that time from Davis.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Lillard with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Lillard outside. Launches it. Shot's good. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
The feed to Okafor. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Okafor. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Cannon. He's off on the second.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Lillard dishes to Harkless. Portland moving the ball around. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
76ers trailing. Outside Jennings. Andrea screen on Lillard. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Henderson. And the shot falls short this time.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Jennings with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Harkless kicks to Lillard. Portland again missing. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Thompson outside. It's back to Jennings. Here's Landry, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Down low, here's Kaman, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 14 points for Chris Kaman.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
.149 left in the fourth. Jennings passes to Thompson. Andrew with the screen. There's the triple. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Kaman's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Harkless kicks to Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Lillard dishes to Henderson. Four on the clock. Over in the corner, Harkless. Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
So far in the game for Davis, he has 9 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Lillard against Jennings. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Thompson. To the middle. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
No, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. Davis. Money!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
A tough position. Jennings drives in.
Shot after shot, one after the other. Brandon Jennings getting it done.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. Two fouls is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
will put them up by 2. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
A 3-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. We're going to see what happens right here.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Misses the shot. And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll set it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Gerald, a win that certainly got to feel good with the way the team just kept grinding away. What is it about this team that enabled you to come away with the win?
We got a lot of fight. You know, we had a little lull there, but we just came together and got sharp on offense and defense and got it done.
Competitive spirit. We love to watch it, Gerald. Thank you, guys.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame.